You should prioritize Ghost. If you get better to play with it, it will be the best. If you need survivability, it will always be better to get Exhaust, but don't get Exhaust if they have a lot of range. Like if they have Draven and Nami, I would not get Exhaust because you're most likely not gonna be able to exhaust them. Hey guys, it's Ashe here, and in today's video, you're gonna learn everything that you need as an AD carry to improve and to climb on this role. You have basically from laning phase in this video all the way to recall timings, wave management, macro decisions, so many tips in this video. Please, this video, if you watch it multiple times, there is no way you're not going to improve significantly, and you're also going to be able to see difference in rank and difference in the games you play. So this video is like gold if you main bot lane. Enjoy. First of all, we talked about the leash versus no leash. Why did we choose to not leash in this lane?
Because we have Heimer and we need the push against Edgeful and Nami and to pressure them.
Perfect. So you ask to not leash. So in this lane, because it's a very hard lane, you can do this in most of the lanes that you know push is very important. It can be a Caitlyn with a Lux, it can be a Caitlyn with a Senna, it can be a Caitlyn with a Karma, it can be Ezreal with Karma, it can be basically Ashe with Karma. You still don't leash against these people. Jhin with Karma, Varus Lethality with Karma, with Lux, with Vel'Koz. Against Seraphim it's kind of easy, and Janna. Against Morgana it should be easy. Against Soraka, she's strong level 1, you should not leash. Brand, you should not leash. Heimerdinger with Heimerdinger or against Heimerdinger, you should not leash. So in these matchups it's good to like ask whether you play against Karma or a Varus or a very long range composition that you know you need to get the push to win, or if you play that comp. If I play Karma with you on Ashe, we don't want to leash to win. But if you play Xayah against these people, you don't want to leash because you don't want to lose. So it can be like, I don't leash because I want to win the lane, like in this case because you have Heimerdinger. Or if you play Vayne with Yuumi, you don't want to leash still, but not because you want to win the lane, because you don't want to lose it. So these are like two situations. And then, okay, the heal, right? It's fine to get the heal, but most of the cases, as you said, against Tristana, Rakan and stuff like that, you need to ask yourself if it really helps you out, if it really saves you. Because it can save you, the heal, especially on Ashe, that she's a champion that she's extremely squishy. The problem is that most of the cases, if you get caught by Rengar, you die with the heal. So Ghost is a bit better in general, early game and mid game, and this is why if you're gonna watch pro players, you're not gonna find much much of the heal. It's not bad, but personally, if you want to go for a summon spell like this, I would not go heal. The only reason why I would go for a defensive summon spell is, like you said, against Tristana, or maybe they have Mastery, Rengar and Camille. In that case, I would not go heal. I would go exhaust.
Okay.
So if you want to go for a defensive summon spell, heal is the worst summon spell in the game. It's long cooldown, it's pretty weak. I would go exhaust, and that's in a very specific games against Samira or look here. Xayah against Draven, you can go exhaust, yes. Against Draven, again, you can go exhaust. But majority of the cases, I think you're not going to be able to use exhaust as well, because you have like a long range. So will I go Ashe against Draven exhaust? Probably not. If there was Samira, a champion that is melee, or Yasuo, or Tristana, I would go exhaust. But against Draven, I don't know if I'm gonna be in range to exhaust. So in that case, I'll go cleanse. I'll go ghost. So it's like this. You should prioritize ghost in general. If you get better to play with it, it will be the best result. If you need survivability, it will always be better to get exhaust, but don't get exhaust if they have a lot of range. Like if they have Draven and Nami, I would not get exhaust because you're most likely not gonna be able to exhaust them.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
And also we said that if your first pick, you should always swap with the jungle and support, just so you don't stay first pick on AD carry, which is not that bad, but it's better to not be first pick. Okay, so we asked to not leash. This is exactly how you ask always. Like, is it okay if? Is it okay? Okay, we don't caps. Is it okay if we don't leash? Like, you wanna be friendly, and you tell him what's gonna happen if you leash. We hard lose lane if we do. If you ask this, usually junglers will say yes. Sometimes if they don't say anything, you should help them. If they ping you, of course. If you say this and they say no, I need leash, you leash. You don't want to be flamey, like griefing, as in don't help them. Here we asked, but something very interesting happened. She didn't say she needs the leash, but she didn't ping. Like, you see, she pings once, but she doesn't ping assistance. If she pings assistance, I'll move, because that means she's mad and she doesn't like that I'm not leashing and I don't want to tilt her. But if she just pings on my way and hammer goes, it's better for you to stay in the lane and push. The disadvantage is that the hammer will lose minions, but what's the advantage?
We get the push.
Yes.
At level 2.
Yes,
faster.
yes, which is more important than hammering and losing one minion. So this trick you will see only in Grandmaster and Challenger. No one else does it. It's good. Again, next time if Alice pings you to help, like assistance, you go. If not, then you can do what you did here. Be careful because they can be in the brush here. And when you set up the minions, we did it extremely bad. You're not trying to push this as in, let me crush this wave into the tower. No, you're trying to control it. If you hit the same minion like you did 2 or 3 times, you kill the minion, which means you're slowly pushing the wave too fast into them. So a better way of doing this, you need to hit different minions, and okay, let's see, maybe you can do, this is very bright. Okay, here you need to hit different minions, and you need to always hit one time the range minions, because if you're gonna hit the range minions, the minions will briefly look at you for 1 second, will aggro on you, and you will get these minions from being here to being here, which is gonna help you with the slow push better, because your wave is gonna be inside you, so it's gonna slow push into them.
Yes, yes.
So the way you wanna do it is that you wanna do a few auto attacks, like you can do 2 on different, like 1 on this one, 1 on this one, and then you should always choose 1 minion of range, like 1 on this one. So you don't push too hard, but you don't push too small, you still get priority. Because here you just hit the same minion. And you will see that if you hit this minion, the minions will look at you for a second, they will reposition it here. And of course, the wave is a little bit towards you, because the minions are gonna move. So then the slow push is easier to be made. So here we pushed a bit too fast. As you can see, Heimerdinger was very close to get the experience if you do that. So here you push too fast, look at this. You push too fast, this is too fast. So what you're trying to do here is to get prio. And after you get prio and hammer is in the lane, you can keep pushing, or what is the alternative here?
Poke them and try and
Yeah, exactly. Like now, what you need to make sure you don't do is that you don't keep pushing here, because by keep pushing here, you don't achieve anything. So you try to push the lane to control the lane more, but you're not trying to control the wave more because you're trying to crush the wave into the tower. You're trying to push because you're trying to poke them. So here you should be right here poking the Ezreal, you see? Because now you push. Yeah, but why? Wait, look at this. If you stay here and you poke Ezreal, what can happen here?
The 3 minions will attack me, and I'll probably lose the trade.
If you go right here?
Oh, no. Well, and then nothing will happen if I just stand behind the minions.
Yeah. So then what should you be doing right here?
Walking up and trying to W and probably try and ping
Exactly.
my support to do the same thing.
Exactly. Because this is why you're pushing. You're pushing to poke, but now you're pushing to crush the wave into them, which is not exactly what you want to do here. Because, okay, let me see. RTB coach. Because here you're not trying to push to crush or to push the lane. You're trying to push and then poke them. Of course, if you were playing, let's say, if you're playing a lane like Vayne with Yuumi into, let's say, Ezreal Nami, and all what you want to do is to play safe and to scale, then the pushing trick can help. Look at this. Vayne against Xerath. Let me show you here. So here, look at this. Xerath with Caitlyn, you see? Against Vayne Lux. This is a hard lane. This is a very hard lane. So what Vayne needs to do, I told her, hey man, go in the lane, push, and you don't poke because it's a Caitlyn. You push and you push more so you don't get poked. So look what he did. He pushed, and then here he went for some trades, but you see what he's doing? He's keep pushing. He's keep pushing like a psychopath. But this is a different lane. This is a lane where it's a Xerath Caitlyn. So you don't push in the Xerath Caitlyn to poke, but you push to make sure Caitlyn doesn't poke. But for you it's different. You as Ashe against Ezreal, you push, but you push, and after you push you want to poke. You don't want to push and then keep pushing. Very important. Very important. And here, that's what he was able to take. He had almost 30 farm, and the Caitlyn had 19. So he won the lane against Caitlyn Xerath. Very, very important. Very, very important. And here you played it good. Like, as in, you walked up. Look at this. Like, here, look at these minions. You should not auto-attack these minions. You should walk up and punish them. So, rule number 1 is get the prio, get a CS lead. By a CS lead, I mean you have two minions in the enemy, and 1, 2, 3, 4 minions. You have a 2 minions lead. After you establish this, you're able to actually walk up and trade. So, rule number 1, make a CS lead. Create a situation where you have more minions. Rule number 2, after you create it, poke. And after you poke, you create again the minions, and then you poke them.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very important. Because here you push and you push. Yeah, true, not good. So, how to push properly, we learned. What happened level 1 with the leash, we asked ourselves. Okay, so you're about to get level 2 advantage here. We didn't poke as much, but okay, so in this case, as you're looking at this lane, you can go for the Q or you can go for the E level 2. What is a better choice in this case?
Probably E to scout where the raid is.
Exactly, because you're pushing, and let's be honest, what's the chance, like what's the chance that in the next 30 seconds you're gonna use your Q on Ezreal and Nami?
0 to none.
Very little. Maybe if you have a Nautilus, I would agree with the Q, because you know we can Q and you can. But in general, you need to think about, hey, am I gonna fight? Like, do I know for sure that I'm gonna fight if I go Q here? I mean, the wave is in the tower. We still want to keep pushing and poke them in the tower with W. I didn't use my Q at all. I'm probably not gonna use the Q, so you should go E. If you have an engaged support, or the wave is in the middle, or they have an engaged support and you know they will engage, you should absolutely go for Q, always.
Okay.
But in this case, they don't have engage, we don't have engage, the wave is pushing into them, and you still want to keep pushing into them. let's see. So you push. I told you, hey, let's word. The reason why I told you to word now is why. Why is the good timing here?
And because we've just crashed
Yes.
the wave.
Perfect.
And we can,
Perfect.
and I can ward without using CS.
You go for the word and then you keep pushing here because it's Rengar, so you still want to poke them. You don't want to let the wave to come into you. And let's see what happened here. You eat, that's good. Try to go for a little bit of poke. This is a little bit of a be careful with the trade because Nami has bubble here. So when you auto attack like this, you should try to kite that back because Nami bubble is like this. So you want to try to get away of the range of the Nami bubble. You kite back and when she misses the bubble, then you can go in. Because you see here, I don't think you respected at all the Nami.
No.
And this happens a lot in the game. So this is definitely because of the lack of experience. Maybe we should play more support, just a bit more support, maybe more arms to know what the other champions do more and the cooldown and the range. It will help you a lot. You can also, if it feels hard for you to know what the other champions do, you can also take this app Mobalytics and they will show you the abilities and the cooldown of the people. Let me show you. Okay, and okay, 350 wave. I said wave. What did I mean by wave? Okay, so now you need to get a prio. So this is good. You're pushing, you did a great job, and now you try to W them. Okay, we didn't respect the the Nami bubble again. We really need to play more support. Because if you play a bit of Nami, you will know the range. Does this happen a lot? Like you getting caught in the lane?
Yes, I would say so from random things.
Okay.
And especially Nami. Actually.
Okay. Yes. So every time when you have a problem against playing against a specific champion, like let's say I don't know how to play against Yasuo, I'll play one game of Yasuo to see, you know, what it does. So here, the app can help you because it will show you some cooldown and it will be like kind of fast. Like here, you just go in the queue and look, boop, bubble. You see the bubble and you see the cooldown here is 12 seconds. See the W.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. I don't usually use these apps, but I think it's a fine app to use for you. And then here you should heal a lot faster. Like you should heal now before the ignite because you're gonna get ignited. And if you heal as you're ignited, you're always gonna die. So you should heal immediately. Yeah. If you take heal, it has to be before the ignite. And now after you die, any pro player that you watch, what he's thinking is, I died. Okay, I need to... Okay, how is my wave? How is my wave? How is my wave? How is my wave? Because if I die and my wave is shit, it's very bad. So you should look at your wave, and if it's pushing into them, like now, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, and they only have a cannon minion wave, which is 7. The wave is how here?
It's pushing towards them.
True. So then you should tell your support and your jungle to fix your wave. How do you do that? How do you...
Probably just type push wave, please.
Yes, you ping with the push wave, and eventually you can also type in the chat push, so you can be clear about your ping. It's very important to be clear with the push, because if you ping assistance, they might not get it, they might get it. So we ping and we specify push. We type like once. Okay, 650 hover and jungle. Okay, so right here everything was chill. You get prio. You poked, you had a decent CS lead. You keep poking, this was fine. This was fine. Poking. We got Nami bubble, we really need to play more Nami. And then now, Heimerdinger is recalling, but you have nothing to do on the map right now. Like you have nothing to do, you have... So the option is, what options do you have here when recall is, when Heimerdinger is recalling? So let's say one would be recall, what would be others?
Probably to go mid because I can see on my minimap that Yasuo is
True. Do you lose anything if you go mid?
No.
No, you can go mid a bit, and then if you get a kill, you can go back to bot. Because of course, if I'm Ezreal, I push the wave if I see you there. If I see Ashe there. So you move and then you come back. Or maybe you move and then Mastery is dead and then you come back. Or maybe you move and Mastery is coming to you, so you kill him and then you come back. Depending on what is happening there. But you can hover display. And as you asked me in the beginning, because you wanted to learn on when to follow your teammates, you follow based on the distance and based on what is the alternative. As in, Right now, the distance is very far, but the problem is that you don't have any minions coming into you. So you following there, you don't lose anything. If the fight is here and you have a minion wave here, you don't follow because the fight is far and you have a minion. So you have to think about distance and think about farm. If the farm is close to you and the fight is very far, you don't follow. If the fight is very close to you, like right here, and you have farm, you always follow. Close to you means in your camera range. This is camera range. Pretty close to you is this range. So if he's doing like a red buff and they're fighting, you can give up the wave. Yes, you can give up the wave. Okay, like this is the range. So this is your camera, and this is this is the maximum range where you can consider following without pushing the wave. Like if they're fighting here, we need to push the wave. If they're fighting here, we don't need to push the wave. We need to follow. So it would be kind of like this wall, and like this area. So if it's in this kind of area, you can consider moving without pushing. If it's more, then you can just fix your wave first. So it's distance and farm. Very, very important. Okay, perfect, man. Good. You said hover the jungle. Very good. Very, very good. Very good macro. Then you go in the lane. 940. Let's see what the problem was. 940. Okay, so you try to keep the wave here. That's good. You try to poke a little bit. Okay, now we do have ultimate. So when you ultimate, do you know the Heimerdinger abilities? Like, do you know what he does?
Yes, the E is the big ass grenade. W is the burst W, and the Q is the big tower.
Perfect, 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 perfect. So then when you're ulting, what exactly do you need to think about, or what do you need to...
Is Heimerdinger in range to do normally maybe, or alt E to stun them for longer, and is he in range to also help me burst them down?
Exactly. So it's very, very important for you to... It's like now, who would you try to, like, how does this fight look? How do we start a fight? Like, first of all, who should start a fight?
I should ult them to start the fight, because it's safe. If I miss, we can just back off. Yes.
And you also have more range and more hitbox than if Heimerdinger starts the fight here. So that's what you should be doing pretty much. You should be ulting who? Who should you ulti?
Nami, because
Nami. Perfect.
Israel has cleanse and E.
Exactly. Ezreal has cleanse and E, and you're not gonna be able to go on the Ezreal. Okay, perfect. So now let's see at what time do you need to ulti. Of course, out ping first, because this guy doesn't know that you ulti. So out ping, on my way. Look at the Nami right now. I wouldn't ulti now because I don't know if she's like here or here. I would E first and then ulti. First, you can prepare this guy to move in by pinging on my way. Look at this. She's very, very, very easy to hit. Like, you can't miss this. And then now, same thing. This is criminal what she does. Like, she's asking you to use your... You see how close it is?
Yes.
Look at this. And I think she does it again. Look, even now, she's hitting the word when you have ultimate. Wow, this is so greedy by her. And then you ping, which is good. Ulti, go. Because now if you ulti, it could be good, but this guy is a bit far, as you can see. So you see how many openings you had here for the ulti. Or even now. Even now. But on the Nami, of course, because it has cleanse. Very, like, we lost a lot of openings and we're missing a lot of kills. Even there. As long as Heimerdinger has E, you can always go in. Like, you can go, okay, now.
Yeah.
And she was dead. Okay. Very important. We need to play more of other champions, and we need to play more Ashe, because the game sense can be a lot better. The game sense is in your understanding to know when you should be ulting and how easy you can win a fight, basically.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at this. I think you ulti now. Okay, wave is pushing into you right now, so ulting in this case is very, very tricky. Let's see. He moves in, and then you ulti here. The thing is, the problem is, one, you just had a cannon here, and wave is coming into you, so if you go in here, it's a bit iffy. I mean, if the Nami was low, I would go, but now they're full HP, and you're also fighting into a minion wave. And second of all, look at the distance between Heimerdinger and Nami.
Yes,
You see?
big.
So it's like a problem with the minions. They were pushing into you and you're ulting in. And it wouldn't be a problem if you're ulting in and the wave is coming into you if they are pretty low. And or you know that you win really hard. Because you have a wave right here that you know you're going to also tank if you ulti like this. Look. You see?
Yes, and I even missed my W because of minions.
Yes. And we missed lots of clicks. We should heal for movement speed here. Like here, you should heal now. You should heal for movement speed and try to kite up. And then here, after the dodge, here you don't need flash. You just heal, kill her, and then back off on the river towards the Elise. And you don't even need flash here. Because you see, you're slightly out of range. So if you heal for movement speed, she's dead. And then you just back off, and if you need to flash, you flash after. Because you also hit Ezreal here, then you flash on her. So it was very, very like not master tier level played. Let's say it like that. This guy should always die here with Ezreal. I have lots of things to improve. Okay, 11:30. Stop and walk. Wait. Walk up and stop. Okay. So here I saw Ezreal low, and I said, hey. If you go in the lane, you should stop him. Why is it good to think about like stopping the recalls of enemies?
Because they will probably use XP and minions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they'll probably be back when it's good for them.
Exactly. So this is why we try to do it in this case, basically. And you can also use your E towards the Ezreal to see where he recalls from. So then maybe Heimerdinger can stop him. It would be a very good thing to do. And if you do it, you're gonna win a lot more games. Ashe is a very good champion. Very, very good champion. Sometimes he's just hard to play, but you can still win the game even if you don't do damage. Are you familiar with my 200 ping account on Ashe only?
No.
So this was Diamond 4 and I play with 200 ping, only Ashe almost. So it was bronze to diamond 4 with 200 ping. I played like a really, really high ping. So, and I didn't do damage and stuff, but I had good decision making, good wave management, good recall timing, good macro, and I just win so much because of that. So this champion, you are able to. Okay. Let's see. 1430. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one. Yes. We were a bit too confident. Like now you should just play safe. Look at your HP. You're always gonna lose this. If Nami just W's you, you're just gonna lose it. So, because look at your HP. Even though he E'd in, you should ulti and then you should run away. Because the Nami can just ulti you.
Yes.
And then Nami didn't bubble you. And then they missed everything. Ezreal also missed his Q here. This is like a very bad fight. We need to play more AD carries and more supports because it just feels like we don't have a good understanding about when we're winning and when we're losing a fight. Like now, your HP is so low that you can't move in. Like you just have to back off. Even these clicks that you had here are very greedy because she can just ulti you. Ulti you instantly. So the Nami range of the ultimate is the Zerat Q. So it's pretty big. Look at this. It's really big. It's extremely big. Look at this. It's really big. It's like the whole lane. So here you're just dead. She has ulti, so she should ulti like now. She should ulti like right now. She should ulti you right now. But this guy is extremely like uncomfortable on Nami, or she doesn't know her limits. So here, if you want, you can ulti because you have the Heimerdinger and he E'd in, so you wanna punish him, you wanna go in because he just E'd in, so that's good. I like this by you, but you can't auto attack him. Out ulti and run, like auto and then not run. Like you can ulti and then just run. I wouldn't even auto attack once because the Nami was about to ulti you. So here, if Ezreal plays it better with the Q, he shouldn't die here ever. Have you ever played on EO West?
Yes, I do sometimes.
And what rank are you there?
When I played it, I got Diamond 4 and then basically never touched the account again and only played with friends in Flex queue.
Okay. Because I think it will be much better for you to play there. The games are a lot harder. And I don't think you're going to be able to get more than low emerald there with it. Because it's... did you play last season?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it was 2 seasons ago.
Ah, okay, I see. So yeah, it will be very good to play on Elvis because it's a lot harder. And you'll learn a lot faster. Okay, so here I told you it's always good to get to have a goal in regards to when you want to recall. So here I said you want to recall for Kraken Slayer and that is 400 gold. So here when you had 400 gold, you wanted to recall immediately, but the thing is this was not a cannon wave, so you can't do that. So we waited the next wave, the cannon. I said take these minions and then you can recall on a cannon wave. Like now,
yes.
You can just recall.
Okay, so yeah.
The thing is, if you're recalling right now, it will depend on multiple things. It will depend on their wave clear, because if you recall and they push the wave, you lose. So the reason why I told you, even if it's a cannon wave, you can lose. The reason why I told you that you can recall now is because look where is the cannon wave. It's like right here. So when you're gonna recall and the wave is in the middle, if you recall now when the wave is in the second tower, they will start pushing when you're here. So you have time. So we learned that one, we need to always have a goal in terms of how much money we want to recall with and try to play for good power spike. First power spike can be non-quiver 950 or 1300 gold, or it could be I want to recall for 1100 gold. You always have to have a goal when it comes to when you recall how much should you have. And even if a lot of cases you won't be able to recall exactly at that, it's good to think about it. And two, we want to recall on a cannon wave, and we always want to make sure we don't lose minions if we recall. And if we recall and the wave is in the middle and Ezreal starts ulting the wave while you press B,
yes,
you should not stay. You should stay. You should not recall. But now we press B and the wave is here. It's very far. So this is why you recall like this. So we learned about. So this is a cannon wave recall, but you see it's more complicated. You think about their wave clear, you think about the position of the wave, that is the cannon, because now they have enough power to push this. They have level 8. The bronze rule I need to recall on a cannon is happening if you're losing, like you're super low, and to not stay, you recall on a cannon, so you don't lose too much.
Okay.
But in that case, it's a bit of a different because you're full HP. So you could stay, but just recall because you knew that the wave is like right there. So in general, if you recall on a cannon, you will lose less unless they have the first item completed, which they have. So if they have the first item completed and you recall on a cannon, you will lose anyways. So that's when the rule, where is the cannon wave? So I kind of calculate how much time I need to come back to the lane and how much time they need to push the wave. Comes in. So let's keep it simple. If you're really low and you need to recall, you should always prefer to recall on a cannon. But when you recall while you're winning and you have Kraken Slayer in base, you really have to recall without losing too much. So it will be important on one, when you press recall, where is the cannon wave? And two, how much wave clear do they have? Against a Sivir, you wouldn't do this, for example.
Okay, yes.
Okay. And then we had a very slow ulti. I think you could have ulted. Can you ulti right there when Heimerdinger? Let's see. So you have no W now. Okay. Look. She's dead. Heimerdinger has E. His ulti. She's dead. So I think you missed minimum 5 to 6 kills this game. Minimum.
Okay.
So you W. Very slow. And I think you're gonna have a lot of openings even after. So now I wouldn't ulti because you're very low. Even now I wouldn't ulti because you're very low. You word. Rengar is here. Yeah, look at this. Very big mistake. Look at this. Heimer is here. Ulti. Let's see. Because he's so close to you. And look at this. Heimerdinger can just use the whole combo on him.
Okay.
And you can, even if you don't kill him and you chunk him, worth. What is he gonna do? Jump on Yasuo that he has full HP with low HP? He will die. Because here you see how low you are, and ulti. Go help him. Oh no, too late. You see? We need to use the ultimate for CC. That use now. Yeah, but the poor Yasuo now. Look what the ultimate did here. He got a kill even if you don't ulti there. So the game sense. So laney phase, game sense. Game sense. We need to play more support, more other AD carries as well. Okay. 17-0-0 heal. Yeah, okay, so here you played it very bad with the spacing. They can't kill you here, so you have to play aggressive and space out of the Nami Q. What I mean is that she has the range of the bubble, which is basically this, and you have to have an imaginary circle around her and always try to kind of stay out of the range of the bubble, or you can sometimes go inside of the range and then immediately back off just so you can bait it out. So now you're safe. This is good. It's very good. Rengar ults, you back off, that's good. That's back off, that's good. You don't know what it is. Okay, now you see Rengar on the map. So what you should have done is that you shouldn't really W the wave. You should walk up and stay at the extremity of the tower range. Like here, Rengar, Nami and Ezreal, they are very low into the tower. So what you should have done is this. You should move on the wave. Let's see.
Yes.
And W here.
Okay.
You should move past the wave and just double them. This W is like useless. And now you should walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up. Yes. But you see how slow you were. You should have get like easily double kill there. Maybe it was also because of the session. So not a big deal. And maybe you were a bit unfocused.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Now you help. This is good. 18-0-0. Let's see. So you recall and you go mid. When you recall mid lane, obviously you need to pay attention to bot lane wave as well. Your bot lane wave right now is very pushed, which is good. You go mid. Very good. Now it's a different story. Ezreal is there pushing, so you should take the wave mid lane. And now you should immediately go towards bot. Because what is Ezreal doing right now?
He's pushing the wave.
Exactly. Exactly. So you should go, you see how much you hesitated. You click back, click forward, and you were almost lost minions. So on the speed up, it doesn't look like that's this bad, but it's actually very bad. Because if you look at normally, every click can mean a lot. So every click, look at this. So now you could be challenger. You took the mid lane path. Okay, now this click already makes you master tier. This clicks is good. Okay, this clicks already makes you emerald. Because it's very clear that they push. You should immediately go there. And then it's even worse. I think you click back again. You see how much you hesitated? Because by the minimap, we can tell that they are pushing. You're not going to stay mid because the wave is pushed. So you should immediately turn to bot.
Okay.
So these are like big things. Big things. Very big things. And then here the thing is you need to ulti a lot faster. Like for example, okay, I wouldn't ulti now because they are pretty far. Okay, now I wouldn't ulti. Now it's a decent way, but you need to wait at least a little bit. Double is fine. Okay, ulti now.
No.
Because Elise is here. You have Heimerdinger. Boop. Ulti. Now.
Okay.
Go. She can't dodge, right? If you just ult, she can't dodge. Even now, it's fine. But this is already very late. And then you woke up and you ulti now. Well, you had so much range, you could have ulted so much earlier, right? Because now she can dodge this. Definitely, ulti game sense is very important. And here, when you kite, you don't need to turn back. Because the Master E, okay, this is good. Like now, just run. Don't turn back. The fact that you're turning back to last hit him and not let the tower kill him, what can this result to?
Me dying too.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Him and...
So you shouldn't try to auto attack because he has no Q. He has no Q here, so you know he has no way out. So you shouldn't turn back. You should let the tower kill him.
Okay.
And then of course, this doesn't stop here with the ults. We have 4 more situations. Oh, I swear to God, if a bronze player watches this session, he will be able, if he watches this like 3 times and practices like a year, he will be able to get diamond with how many things we touched. Like so many things. 20, 30.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. When can you ulti? Okay, so you recall. That's good. We go mid. That's good. We push the mid lane, and after we push the mid lane, we need to hover something. So now they are on the Ashe. Yeah, even here you can win this E extremely easy. So you go on the Ashe, nice E. So now, okay, what should you do right now?
Probably walk up to the Ashe through the tri-brush, I think it's called.
Like this?
Yes.
True, but then can you contest the Baron by yourself with Heimerdinger? What about this fight?
No.
What can you do?
I should be looking to ult.
Yes, exactly.
No.
Help the Yasuo. Ult.
Yes.
Imagine if you ulti, you kill the jungle and Yasuo is also alive. That would be so good. Look at this.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to die here. And you can contest the Baron because if you think about it, we have Heimerdinger ulti on the Baron. So we chunk them so much with that. And then you W, this is 5k, they have no smite. It's nice. So you see how you can win. Just you can win the game by one thing. By one thing. Just one thing. Just ulting the mastery there.
Okay.
Okay, 2300. So you push, you recall. You can't really help that because the fight is too far. You go towards mid lane, you push the mid lane, and after you push the mid lane, here you can push one more wave, or you can just move right away towards them. The problem is that they are very far. Remember what I told you, this is a very close, and this is a relatively close. Okay, a bit,
yes.
Okay, but it's a bit too much. Relatively close. They are not in this quadrant or square. They are too far, so pushing mid lane in this case is good. If they were here fighting or hovering the Drake here, you fight with them, you stay with them, you do not push mid. But now, they are pretty far, so you pushed first and then you hovered after. And then of course with the ultimate there, you need to play more engaged supports, hook supports, so you can predict the movement. Like here, if you watch this, look. We know it's gonna go like this. You should ulti here. Why? It's because Garen is clearly winning against him. He has a lot more HP. So you know he's gonna be here because you ulted here instead of ulting here. So you had even more problems in the later stages. 2300. Okay, the way you pushed here, the way you pushed the wave. Like here, you should never push like this. Like you'll never W from here. Double like this. You never do that. You always go either on the right hand side, you W all of them, or on the right hand side, W all of them. This, very bad.
Okay.
Very bad. Okay, 2450. And then when to hover and how much to hover. Like here, you have no wave mid lane, and you go towards top lane. Let's see. Because you have nothing to do mid lane, because the wave is dead. We take the wave mid, and then you hover top, I think. Because you hover your jungle and you hover mastery. You hover until what point you need to hover? You need to hover until 1, he's so safe that the play is dead, or 2, until mastery is dead. Now you need to also pay attention to the mid lane wave. So now it's not pushing into you, it's not pushing into you, it's not pushing into you. So now you don't need to go back to mid. You can stay here, this is good, stay here, this is good. They are going in, and you see mastery here. So now Ezreal just started to push the wave, and there is no towers here. This is the tower. So the wave will travel from here to here. You have time to keep going top. Look at this. You could have ulted here. You could have been all Elise, ulti, and he was dead, and you can go back to mid after. So don't feel forced to come back to mid lane. Pay attention to the wave and try to see where is the tower. Like the tower is here. Ezreal needs to push this in like 5 seconds, and it takes 15 seconds for the wave to get into the tower. If the tower was here, you would play perfectly here. So you go towards top. That's good. That's good. So then if you see mid lane Ezreal here and this is a tower, then you would go mid immediately. Because you know that the time which the wave on mid lane will travel is very short, and you need to go back to mid lane as soon as humanly possible. But the problem is that the tower is like right here.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.